to fade in. Hi, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and your experience with natural agriculture?
Yeah, sure. I started natural agriculture back in year 1998 or 99, and all I did was I had a small piece of land on where I was living, and I just started digging in and I put seeds in. They were organic at the time, and I didn't really have a lot of grass, so I borrowed grass from across the street, and they weren't spraying or doing any fertilizing of it, so it was great. So I topped the soil with that, and pretty soon, before I knew it, the seeds were popping out. And I got very excited about it. In fact, it's kind of funny how I didn't know what I was doing. I grew daikon, which is a long white radish that grows in Japan mostly, and it hit bottom. It kind of grew in an L shape, and so I had this daikon. It was just a beautiful piece of vegetable, and it was just wonderful to have that. And I learned from that, so I dug deeper next time. That was my first experience with natural agriculture. I did that for about 3 or 4 years. And then I moved away and I didn't have a place to grow food. But currently I'm living in a place where I just have a small area and I'm able to grow food there as well. And the neighbors seem to like it. I share the food. And you know, it really touched me deeply to really observe nature and to see what was going on with nature and see the vegetables growing and the bees and the insects and just keep that layer of topsoil going and growing and all the bugs growing underneath it, and it was all natural. It felt like I was on the right track. And one of the greatest things about natural agriculture that it has taught me is that when I'm feeling frustrated, angry, upset about something, or I've had a rough day, I get out in that garden and I piddle, and I find that I'm calming down, I'm getting peaceful inside, I'm listening, I'm more attentive to what's around my surroundings and how I'm being. And I really feel that natural agriculture helps me to be closer in connection with the plants and nature, of course, but all of nature. That includes people and my environment and what I'm thinking of. You know, natural agriculture, we practice gratitude and being respectful of nature. And it just carries on to people. And I see the beautiful qualities of people. And this all just comes full circle. And how can we, you know, not resist to have something other than a pill or this new fad or diet or whatever to get ourselves in health, because really it's about the mind, the body experience that brings us into this lighter state of consciousness and presence and just being connected with all of nature. Natural agriculture is truly the key for us to overcome our environmental challenges in the world. We can grow locally, we can have these vegetables in our backyard and eat from them, share this philosophy with people. I'm so excited about it. And of course we do save seeds. You know, that's the key with natural agriculture, is you save those seeds. You take them next season, you plant them again. Seeds have a memory, and so you can actually grow food in a certain area, and maybe it's not the most ideal location. However, seeds will adapt to that location because they said, "Whoa, last year I had this challenge." However, the second season, third season, it keeps getting better and better. The taste is growing better and better. We're finding amazing things with nature, how it adapts. And we as people, we can adapt with nature. And as a society, and keep it growing, and who knows what's possible. Natural agriculture, definitely the way to go.
Thank you so much. So you've been doing this for now how many years?
14, 15 years now, so it's been a while. And I had a really great experience. I went to Japan for a year, and I spent at least a year in the garden full time. And it was amazing what they're doing back there. Now they have a lot of moisture, and so they have to deal with things differently as we do in California. But you know what's great is that we can, you know, use that mulch or lay that topsoil or whatever. You know, the old grasses and leaves, we put that on top of the soil. We keep the moisture in. There's people growing food up in the high Chaparral Mountains in Colorado, and this is sandy, loamy soil. And it doesn't retain moisture very well, but they're growing food there, and it's exciting to see it happen. So, you know, whatever, you know, nature adapts, we adapt as human beings, and, you know, the environment does say thank you.
God, thank you. So if you were to say something to anybody anywhere in the world, because this is where this message is going out, what would you say?
I'd say, you know what, you have to stop and smell the roses, let nature teach you a few things, and allow it to do it. Allow nature to teach you. That's it.
Thank you so much, Ron. I really appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
14 years.
It's too
All
long.
right. Hey, back to nature, y'all.
Yes.
There it is.
Make it happen.